What's up, everybody? My name is Ronalds. I'm here with Neil Magny. Neil, you have one fight coming up at UFC 207 in Vegas. You're going to fight with former UFC welterweight champion Johny Hendricks. What do you think about him, and what can we expect from you in this fight?
I'm very excited about this fight. Johny Hendricks is a guy I looked up to for a while, ever since this fight with George St. Pierre, where a lot of people thought he won that fight. I've always looked up to Johny Hendricks, and now they get an opportunity to fight him. I'm looking forward to it. I want to fight the guy who a lot of people think beat GSP, so I'm excited for the opportunity to go out there and do it.
Yeah. What can we expect from you in that fight?
So this is my last fight. It didn't go my way. I've been super motivated and back in the gym to show how much better I've become and how much better I was since that last fight. So I'm excited to go out there and just show the fans that I'm a great fighter. I'm here to stay.
Okay. Johny Hendricks, he expressed that he's gonna retire if he lost the fight. If he lost the fight, what's your thought about that?
He may not have a choice after this fight but to retire. But at the end of the day, I mean, it doesn't matter. If he retires, good for him. If not, whatever. But I'm just focusing on going out there and finding the guy who beat GSP. I'm not even very worried about what he says in interviews or anything else like that. I'm just expecting the guy who beat GSP to show up and finding the best Johny Hendricks out there.
I have heard that with my friends that I talk with who knows you, that one point of your career, it was like to decide either to take one job or to sign the contract with UFC. Why did you take that more risky way, like sign the contract with UFC?
So it was tough. Getting to the Chicago Police Academy was tough. Getting to the Ultimate Fighter was tough as well. But I knew I had one shot against the UFC, and it was through the Ultimate Fighter. So I just figured I would give it all I had now. And if it didn't work out, then I can walk away from it and say, at least I tried. I didn't want to be one of those guys who turn around at 40 years old and watch a UFC fight and like, hey, I could have been that guy, or I could have done this. I wish I would have done that. I wanted to make sure I tried when I was young. And if it didn't work out my way, then at least I can say I tried. Thankfully, thank God that it worked out for me. I think I made the right choice to go with the Ultimate Fighter, and ultimately ended up in the UFC.
Let us go back to your beginning of your career. How did you start to train MMA?
I started training MMA my senior year of high school under Miguel Torres. At the time, I was a football player in high school. I was doing wrestling and track also. And then one summer, I just kind of walked into the gym to lift weights. And at the time, Miguel Torres was running a small studio in the back of the gym. So I just kind of walked in and asked him, like, hey, what are you guys doing? Can I try the first class? And then from there, I just fell in love with the sport.
Yeah. You have 15 fights in UFC. You have 4 losses. Would you like to have rematch with some of these guys that you have lost from?
No, not at all. I mean, I feel like every last one of those losses have taught me something as a fighter and helped me grow as a fighter. After every loss, I came back and I showed that I'm a much better fighter. Back in 2013, when I lost 2 fights in a row, I was at a point where I thought my career was going to be over in the UFC. I thought I was going to get caught. I thought that maybe I wasn't good enough to be there, and I turned around and went on an incredible win streak and got 7 wins in a row and jumped to the top 15 of the welterweight division. So I don't really take back any of those losses. I mean, I take it like an experience, whether it was a win or a loss.
Neil, thank you for this interview, and good luck at your next fight.
No problem. So much.
Thanks.
All right.